And we're back with another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video, and I'm pretty excited because tomorrow I'm flying out to Sacramento to the EA Capital Games headquarters, and we're going to hopefully get a ton of great gameplay for you guys. We will see. I've got a new setup right here. Had to get all this new equipment to go up there. Boy, what a mess. And in this video, we're going to go over what happens at level 84. We're also going to talk a little bit about the new character that is coming out and his companion. But first, let's talk about level 84. Two big things happen at 84. The main thing is that in the challenge modes, the Training Droids, Bounty Hunter, Ability Mats challenge now open up a tier 6, and we're going to play that battle. Somewhat uneventful. Other thing is that a lot of the heroes that were at level 10 can now go to level 11, and I am experiencing an extreme gear crunch. And just take a look at some of this right here, especially with these stun cuffs. Look at how many heroes need 50 of these stun cuffs. Oh my goodness. And as far as my roster is concerned, you know, droids and Jawas and Rebels are really good in the raids, and there's tons of places where they're very useful, and it's important to get them at least to gear 10, if not 11, and I am just way behind on gear, and I know a lot of other people are as well. And what I was thinking about doing is maybe making a video about buying 5 of these Galactic Gear packs and seeing if it's worth it or not, and whether or not it helps out my roster drastically. Is it worth getting 5 of these? I'm going to probably do that tomorrow in my next video. Hopefully I can get a video up before I get on a plane. But let's go into this battle, and we'll do the challenge that is unlocked at level 84. And I got to say, most of the really cool stuff happens at level 85, where there's a new daily reward that comes out, like the Mega at level 80. And then the last stage of the Mega battles. So those videos will come. I bet you I'll be at level 84 in about a week or so. Let's do this challenge real quick right here. And I've almost got my wedge all the way ready to go. We're going to go into battle here. And I'm going to take in one of my allies. Boy, level 85. And I'm going to use this team right here, which is all Rebels. And I should just be able to blow through this. It's going to be insanely fun. I have a feeling it's just going to be total obliteration right here. Bet you I can one-shot everybody right here. Let's see if we can do it. Oh, almost. All right, I'm going to save the taunt for later. I don't even know if I'm going to need that or not. Boy, these guys are level 87. Wow. I can only get to level 85, but these guys can go to 87. That's not fair. All right, so I don't know if I need this, but I'll try it anyways. Let's see. Triple attack. Boom, he's gone. Lando's going to do his thing, or whatever it goes. Okay, we're going to go against Boba Fett, and I am just going to target him, and I'm going to ignore the healing support droids on the side. I have a feeling that he's not going to survive very long. Even though he's level 87, I think I should be able to blast through this. You know what? Let's do that. Give everybody turn meter. Oh, let's see. Boom! Okay, here's the triple attack. Almost dead. Boy, Rebels are so good. They're just amazing. All right, so we do get 3 stars on that. And that is that. Now, let's go to the forums and take a look at the new hero that is coming out. Now, not able to get the data out of the raw files yet. Nobody has posted that on Reddit or swgoh.gg. So all the information I have is here on the forums. And before we talk about the hero, I just want to say that they did address the tank takedown raid, saying we are aware of the difficulty guilds are experiencing. No kidding, dude. With the tank takedown raid, it was ideally crafted for higher guild membership numbers and more frequent participation, but since then, research has shown that enough guilds are below those assumptions to make the raid overall far more difficult than we'd intended. While there is no set timeline in regard to these fixes will be released, we'll let you know that is on our radar and actively being addressed. Okay, so it looks like they also heard the feedback in the tank animation of Phase 2. Yeah, it's really slow. Speed it up, man. It takes forever. So hopefully they can speed the animation. That's my only complaint, is that it takes forever to play. This guy is a rebel, and it's because the movie's coming out. It has to be a rebel. You know, there's only 5 resistance heroes in the game. Boy, we need resistance heroes more than rebels. Rebels are already really, really strong. Wedge and Biggs and Lando and Stormtrooper Han and the Scarif. Boy, we're getting another rebel and another combo that is, this guy is like a super Barris as far as what I can see. Seems pretty cool. And we're going to go into the detailed abilities, and my guess is that we won't get resistance until the next movie, which is probably coming out next year. So I guess we'll just have to wait. How he's going to be found is in the Squad Arena Tournament. And I don't know about you, but boy, that is time consuming, and I don't even know if I'm going to get anything. I mean, I'd have to play for hours and hours and hours and not have them at 7 stars. Only like a handful of people are going to be able to get him to 7 stars. But they'll probably make him farmable later. We will see. He seems pretty good. His abilities: Staff Strike, deal physical damage to target enemy with a 70% chance to gain heal over time for 2 to 3 turns. If the target is debuffed, grant heal over time to a random ally for 2 to 3 turns. That's pretty cool, but basically, if you look at Wedge's leadership ability, anytime he gets a crit, they're going to be healing as well. It's total health, man. This is probably the first time where I can say that maybe health mods are more important than the protection mods. We will see. It seems like health is becoming more and more important with this ability to heal. His special attack, as the Force wills, basically all allies have their current health percentage equalized, dispel all debuffs, so that's kind of like Akbar and Rex, from all allies, and grant them a heal over time effect for 1 to 4 turns for each effect dispelled. Allies were not debuffed gain tenacity up for 1 to 3 turns. Now, in this animation right here, we've got Baze over here, and he gets some sort of counter-strike and taunt when that happens, and I imagine that that is some sort of synergy bonus, and they talk a little bit about that later. The next one is called Strength of Purpose. Deal physical damage to target enemy, dealing 20% more damage for each buffed allied. If Baze Malbus is present, he is called to assist. So this looks like pretty decent damage. Everybody's got a buff, 23,000 damage, and then Baze just does a small amount. I guess that's still pretty cool, but look at all this healing. But the healing is not useful because they have protection. But if you think about health percentages equalized, it's possible to have shields and not have 100% health because of the way that equalization happens. And that happens with Barris too. So maybe that health bonus will be useful. We will see. Unique ability is Indomitable Will. Boy, and I don't know how to say his name. Let's just try. Chirrut, Imwe, gains 17% counter chance and health steal for each living enemy, doubled for Empire enemies. Well, ouch. Empire just gets smashed again. If Baze Malbus is present, he also gains these bonuses. So that's very cool. Unique ability, Resolute Endurance. Whenever a rebel ally is critically hit, they gain heal over time for 2 turns. At the start of each turn, if Chirrut Imwe is alive, all allies with heal over time recover 4% of their max health. Wow, this guy is just like mega healer and a cleanser. Boy, that's what everybody needs, is more cleansers. And Akbar, I'm kind of lukewarm about Akbar. Akbar really gets screwed over whenever he gets ability block. It seems like every time where I need to dispel or cleanse, he's got ability block, and I hate that, especially on the AAT tank ride. General strategy: Chirrut provides heal over time and tenacity up, constantly topping off the health of your allies and greatly reducing the chance of enemies applying debuffs against them. Strength of Purpose gives him a strong burst of damage as long as all your allies can keep their buffs on. Hero synergies is Chirrut is fantastic on his own, but really shines when grouped with his friend and protector Baze Malbus. When paired, the duo shares their unique bonuses to max health, health steal, and counter attack chance. Cool. When used in non-rebel squads, Baze and Chirrut provide a solid core of taunt, heals, dispel, and cleanse, in addition to a potent burst damage. This presents several interesting options that can be built around this core. Where to use? Chirrut is distinct as an attacker who can cleanse debuff since he has 2 unique abilities and no leadership ability. You can replace Akbar or Rex in their respective squads, opening up new paths of leadership. Adding Chirrut to your existing Rebel Galactic War squad will gracefully increase the ally survivability. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Wedge kind of does this already, though, allowing you to complete more of the board with a single squad. Players have been previously limited to having 2 or 3 squads with group cleanse to attempt to do the first tier of the Rancor raid. Chirrut provides the player with another quality attempt at the Gamorrean captain and his guards without worrying about having to retreat your other cleansers. The Rancor raid is pretty much irrelevant. It's so easy compared to the AAT tank raid. Now, I don't know how important it's going to be. I mean, the thing is he's going to come in the squad tournament, which I'm not really thrilled about that. So not a lot of people are going to have him at 7 stars unless you want to play a lot. Who would he replace in the Rebel group? Is he going to be that good? I don't know. We will have to see. Maybe if I can get some gameplay footage up there when I go up there tomorrow, we'll find out. That remains to be seen. I just wanted to thank everybody who has been liking and supporting the videos in the channel. It's doing very well lately, and I just appreciate everybody that's just watching the video. And as always, thanks for watching and keep on gaming.